Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, I'm a research student at the university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And I saw the flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossing my heart and hoped to fry.
Objection!
Objection!
No, there's new information. Yeah, we cross-examine. That would be a first. Cross-examination for Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Sir Honor. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm not a research student at university. I don't really care about that. I don't care about that either. I was camping out at the lake. Let's hold here. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, snaps a shot. Yup. So how many pictures did it take in so far? One time its camera's trigger was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you thought you had to hide the very purpose of the lake. If word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarmed with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding from the truth? Well, actually...
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. I heard the bang look straight at the lake. I never heard a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Flash near one of the hands. Lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. One bullet shot through the heart.
Objection!
All right. All right. I thought that might work. I gotta think about this for a second. No, I didn't mean to repeat this. I don't see a flash here.
Objection!
I'm starting to go crazy. I'm not sure what I am seeing right now.
Objection!
Were you looking at that boat? Oh. Yeah, I see. I see where the logic is going. But you are far from normal. You are far from normal. Oh, man. That's a good one. What do you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat the second thought. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, you're saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? You took a photo and what? Wait a second. Prove it, but you really can't tell who the photo is from the shooting. That's why she says she's going to enlarge this photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but just let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. There's something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Do it! You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did! Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist! What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court for the first place! Yo, fool! This is what you call egg on your face. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Here it is. That still shows very little. Let's note this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright. You asked for the enlargement and got the enlargement. And little good it has done to any of us. That's why I requested she just show it. It's over, obviously. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Never wait and see.
Objection.
You spent enough time talking about evidence. Every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. That's not what object to the enlargement means. Oh, hold on. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol. Yeah, he's left-handed. A piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence his left hand contradicts. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. This is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand, which means he could not be the one who shot this guy. Couldn't be. This court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given the definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Then who shot our victim? Precisely. Seeing there were no other people on the lake that night, who would the defendant could have shot the victim? There's only one explanation remaining. The then who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. You were saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. No other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide's out of the question. What? Examination of the victims would have revealed the distance in which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! That's for us stupid Americans. It is definitely cold out there. It is definitely cold out there, Xenochrist. Welcome to the stream. There's no way it could have been a suicide. Order, order! I will have order! Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Oh, that's report been updated. Fucking Phoenix Wright in the updated autopsy reports. It is the fucking thing. I see. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. We bought ourselves another day. That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? He didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. I want to go check on Maya. Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. He doesn't want to say thank you. It's not in his playbook yet. He'll get there. He'll get there, but not now. Now we've got to deal with this. That's all. Edgeworth is definitely a tsundere, for sure. 100%. Edgeworth is 100% a sun. Transcript of Lotta Wright's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial of tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I love this whole thing of like, well, every single part of the testimony is a lie except for this one fact, so we'll put this is the only thing that's on official record. Is this one statement. I don't know if that's how courts actually function. but man, that's a goofy thing to consider. It's like, oh yeah, everything was wrong, but we can't prove you didn't hear a bang, so that one's part of your testimony. That one we keep as a treat. Hey, Maya's in jail again. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? We did it. I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Let's talk to her. Nope, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. They wanted me to pay bail money. Ready? You can pay for me, okay? I'm guessing he won't be able to afford it. Look at Mia. Nope. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Oh, probably not, Maya, because when you do, like, become Mia, you don't remember what happens, so you don't actually get to see your sister. So probably not, actually. Not unless someone else channels her for you. Is anyone gonna be here? I don't know if anything. I don't think he's gonna actually be here, but I just want to see just in case. All right, it's quiet. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Well, maybe we can get her out through the police department. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Okay. Oh, the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? Shit. I guess we're going to Gourd Lake. It'll be great. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Let's go further in. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with that lovely Kiance. Well, I don't see Gumshoe here. Maybe he's over here. The boat rental shop is closed today, too. Okay, so maybe he's at the woods? Gumshoe, where are you, buddy? There you are! Hey, pal. Trial today, or... Yes? What about the trial? I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. But you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Oh, talk to me, mutt. Talk to me, dude. Talk to me. What strategy Von Commerce planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Already said something about there being two. Yes. There were two witnesses. He did in fact say that. That is a thing that he said. We don't know anybody about... We don't know the new witness. And Gumshoe can't tell me. Even if he wants to. And that's something about Edgeworth. See, afraid of earthquakes. I've never heard anything about that before. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, all started with that incident. DL6. Yup. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. Still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Or maybe that's homoeroticism. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened if that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lips trembling. He's really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thanks. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. There's food and some eggs under the sheet. Takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. I think we can find something else to do now. Probably got to pick up Maya now. We'll probably actually have to go back to the detention center at this point. Yeah, okay, we gotta pick up Maya. Hey, Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. We're really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Tried in the end, didn't they? Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. He posted bail for you. He was grateful for what you did. Yeah, he knows where his bread is buttered, and he knows how to get to Wright. Get to that deep passion in the depths of his soul. I admire Wrightworth shippers, even though I don't agree with them. Even though I don't agree with them, I admire Wrightworth shippers. The homoerotic passion, Xenochrist, that kind of passion. The homoerotic passion. That's what I mean. Even if we all know Edgeworth is Ace Arrow, even if we all know that Edgeworth is Ace Arrow, there is some homoeroticism there even under the hood. I will respect Wrightworth shippers. They are incorrect, but I respect them for picking up the obvious homoeroticism in their relationship. That's one thing I was hearing attention. Really comfortable here. Pretty warm and they keep it very clean. Well. Alright. Let's get moving. Thankfully, like, there isn't a whole lot of actual romance in this game. Like, one thing I do appreciate is that Nick and Maya are more of a brother-sister relationship than, like, a couple. In that, and, like, even as they grow older and, like, Maya becomes a legal adult, that's still more or less the relationship. It's more like siblings. I don't think there's any actual, like, real romance in any of the relationships in this game, actually. Aside from what fans ascribe to the obvious tension between Edgeworth and Phoenix. There is no actual romance, which is probably for the best. Prime Minister Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Fresh air. Nice. Taping's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Yeah, that's a ticket. I wonder if Edgeworth's in detention right now. Let's find out. Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning. Alright. Time to go to Gourd Lake then. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, it's the liar! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. So I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Alright. Tell me a bit about this making it up. Well, you see, I actually got a bit of information for you. That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. I thought this was to make up to us. Right. Pros a little exchange to make it up to you. Makes you no come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folk are. It's written all over your face. I'll tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? But what will it be? We gonna deal or not? We will deal. We will deal. How much? You completely off your rocker? I might not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. But Gordy doesn't, I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that he doesn't, that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? See something? Y'all come to me first, got it? See y'all later. I guess we are. Yeah, might as well. Don't you get it? You run a monster myth specialist. Well, we gotta go in the park to find more information. Was that samurai balloon there before? The Steel Samurai Nick. Yo, Maya! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But this here would be like really cool. Wow. That's real impressive she could find those for you. I remember what Gordy is. Oh god. She got them for free? For free 99? That's my best price. Yo, Nick. We made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know. Good prospects are from here. He's terrified of earthquakes. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. We were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. When DL6 happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When'd you get that big thing? I've had that for about a month. It's a big hit with the kids. Huh? Oh. The compressor was busted. Still unit by my hot dog stand. Oh, he puts compressed air into it to inflate it. Send in for repairs. Alright, so let's... This is good advertising. Or this doesn't work for me. True concerts like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. They sure are. Alright, let's see what this compressor has to say for itself. That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Neat. Let's do a little bit of examination. Original samurai dogs, no less. World famous, that... Too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. You know what? He's got a good point. It's fucking winter. Under a freezing waterfall sometime. Alright, let's do some investigating. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. I don't think you'll see anything of use here, but let's do a quick poke around. You close because of the murder. The police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Okay. Nothing for us here, so let's move around a little bit. Hey y'all, well, y'all find anything about Gordy? Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Wow. Find a thing's a little softer than a bang. I trigger on one of those Von Karma's finger snaps now. Sorry, so nice. But what about my film? I wonder, can we present? She does not respect the attorney's badge. Learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt and Lagordi. I'll quit being an investigative photographer. For all, I only have one photo to my name so far. You bet. A UFO. Is she trying to say UFO? Get a career making photo this time around, and that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Oh, this means I gotta present something. Let's skip all this since it's the same, yeah, the same lines.